Hi there YouTube, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a hard drive upgrade on the Apple Powerbook G3 PISMO. Before we done the memory upgrade for it, so this time around we're going to be doing I'm going to be doing the hard drive upgrade. Right in there I've got a 20 gig hard drive and I'm going to be putting in a 80 gig hard drive. So here it goes. First, you start off by taking the keyboard off, like so. So it's been, push down the click between the F8 and F9 key, and the other one as well. Mind you, I'm doing this one-handed, so it is quite tough, so because I'm holding the camera in the other hand. And you start by, this is the heat sink, there's your hard drive, so you start by taking off the heat sink. Last time we had to do that because the memory slot was underneath it, so that's one screw off. The other one is the boring bit. So here we go, so got the heatsink off pretty quick, and then all you got to do, if you notice here, there's a little tab right here, and you're gonna have to lift that and just sort of kind of jiggle it out when you get the actual metal tray out, what is supporting the actual hard drive. Make sure you're quite gentle and then slide it towards your left and then just get it out easily. So now you can see the hard drive is out, but it is still attached to the IDE component. So you'll have to leave that there, and basically there's 4 screws that you need to basically get out first. So you need the screwdriver that is a star screwdriver. So here we go. In fact, I'm going to unscrew that and then basically come back to you. So hold on. Okay, now I'm back. I've unscrewed the 4 screws which were on each side. So there's one there, one there, one there, and one there. So I unscrewed those, and now you basically take this bit off here, which is basically attached to the actual motherboard itself. So just give me one moment. That is quite fiddly, so you have to be quite gentle, otherwise you might break it. So I'm just going to take this off. Just give me one second, because it is a two-handed job. As you can see, I've basically taken that off, like so. Yeah, you can see there, but it's still attached to the hard drive at the back, so you still got to be a bit gentle. So what you do now is basically lift the hard drive out of the actual case. So I think basically it will slide out. Yeah, just give me one second. Yeah, it will just basically lift out, basically. Alright, once you've taken the screws out, so you've got to be a bit gentle with it. It will basically, let's see if I can do it one hand. Yeah, basically come out just like so. Now obviously you've disconnected it already, so there you go. So there's your hard drive. We'll put that aside now. And that's basically how the cable looks. Basically, it's fed through that little hole there. So that's why you've got to be so gentle with it. So that's sorted there. So now I'm going to get the other hard drive and stick that in place. So basically, you do the whole reverse to that. So just give me 1 second and get that in place, because it is a two-handed job. Right, I've got that in place now. I'll put the hard drive back in the actual casing and basically put the 4 screws in. And basically put the actual back bit in as well. Yeah, so basically put it back in its space. So, by the way, fitting the screws back in there was quite difficult because it was quite fidgety. So, you've got to be careful. You've got to be really gentle because it is very fragile. So here you go. That's slotted back in place. Just making sure it has quite nicely. It has as well. Yeah. And then basically put the heatsink back on, like so. There you go. And put the screws back in. Very simple. And then basically after that, put the keyboard back on, and that's it. And then you just do the reboot. Alright. Thanks very much. And that was the Apple Powerbook G3 PISMO hard drive upgrade. Thank you very much for watching, and keep tuned because there's more to come from the Babs way.